giving a detailed presentation on what all is happening at Auto Expo in terms of various activities, in terms of various focus areas, and of course participants. And my colleague Sugato will make a detailed presentation on Auto Expo. Before that, I just want to make a few comments and few observations. One is we are looking, or we are positioning, and we are very keen that Auto Expo becomes a platform which will help in reviving the consumer sentiment for the automobile sector. And in automobile sector, as you are all aware, is going to go through a major transition from BS4 to BS6 coming 1st April. Therefore, all the exhibits which will be on display at Auto Expo will be BS6 technology. So the focus will be definitely on clean technologies. Focus will be on safety norms. There have been several regulations on crash and safety. Focus will therefore be also on safety. Focus will also be on electric vehicles. There will be many manufacturers displaying different types of electric mobility related products, and focus will also be on connected. So there will be these 4 themes on display at Auto Expo: clean vehicles because BS6, safe vehicles, electric vehicles, and connected vehicles. And as I said, we are looking at Auto Expo as a platform which will help revive consumer sentiment for the automobile sector. With these initial remarks, I will request my colleague Sugato to make a detailed presentation on Auto Expo.
So since 2014 we have been coming every Auto Expo year, and basically we are here to invite you to come to Delhi, to Greater Noida. As you know, the Auto Expo earlier used to be a one show in Pragati Maidan, but since 2014 we had to split the show in 2 parts because Pragati Maidan was not being able to accommodate the entire show because it had become so big. So even now also the show is in 2 venues. From 6th to 9th it is in Pragati Maidan for the component show, and the vehicle show is from 7th to 12th, but as you know, like every time, 5th is the media preview, which is exclusively for media, and 6th is an official inauguration of the show. Before I get into the details of the show, let me just give you the context. Today, the Indian automotive industry has become quite important for our economy. As an industry, the contribution is huge. More than 7% of India's GDP is contributed by this industry. The turnover has reached more than 8 lakh crores. The industry exports more than $27 billion of vehicles and components. It supports an employment of 85 lakh people directly between OEMs, the component manufacturers, and the dealers and service centers put together. Plus another 2.9 crore people are supported in terms of various other value chain activities. The GST contribution by this industry is last year was 1,50,000 crores, which was around 15% of India's total GST collection. If you look at the sale in the last few years, the industry was growing every year since 2014. Before that, we saw a dip in 2013, and then but since 2014 it was growing. If you look at the last year's growth and compare it with the CAGR of the last few years, for instance, in passenger vehicles, CAGR was 6%, but last year the growth had come down to only 3% because second half of the year was we faced trouble. Similarly, in other segments also you will see that the CAGR is generally more than the second half. That numbers are getting reflected in the monthly figures that we see. Initially, last year's Q1, the passenger vehicles were growing quite healthily. But from Q2 onwards, the industry started into trouble, got into trouble. And Q1 of this financial year, we are deep into the red. Q2 also was quite bad. However, this quarter, the last quarter, quarter 3 of this financial year, we see that though it is still in the red, but the extent of the depth of the downturn is much less than what it was in the last 2 quarters. Similarly, in commercial vehicles also, it was very, the industry was growing very, very fast, 75%, 43%, 41%, 30%. And from there it has come down to 38% negative, 39% negative. Even today, when things are, they are looking a bit improved, the downturn is last month, December, we had degrown by 12.3%. Three-wheeler is one category where we see consecutive 2 months there is a positive growth, but two-wheelers again we find that the industry is not doing well. So against this background, the Auto Expo is being organized. It's a very, very difficult time, very, very difficult circumstances under which this is being organized. Some of the members would be missing. Currently, they are occupied with responding to their business challenges. But the industry as a whole stands together. Nothing symbolizes better solidarity and the resilience than this industry. It has shown how, in the face of current flux and challenges, the industry has always refused to bow down. We have seen when in Delhi, for instance, the court suddenly asked the industry to move into CNG, the industry faced the challenge and delivered. Similarly, today the government has asked us to leapfrog from BS4 to BS6. The industry is moving to BS6 from 1st of April. So we have seen always, whenever there is adversary, this industry has risen to the occasion and they have delivered. More than 85% of, the companies who are participating in Auto Expo are 85% for passenger vehicles in terms of market share. Even in commercial vehicles, the market share of people who are participating in Auto Expo is more than 75%. So we feel that what these companies are going to showcase are going to be very, very significant for the future, because the entire product range will become completely different from what you see today. Because from BS4 to moving to BS6 will bring in completely different types of vehicles. So that is something which we will have to understand. For us, why we came to here is that we wanted to convey to you that Auto Expo, though it is happening in Delhi, but it's not a local event, it's a major national event, and our market is not only localized, it's all over the country. Even in South Zone, if you see that overall vehicle market, 28% of automobiles are sold in southern region, which is very, very significant from the point of view of all the vehicle manufacturers. So what do we expect in this Auto Expo? As I said, we are going to have clean vehicles. All the vehicles are going to be BS6 because we are just 2 months before the launch of BS6 vehicles in India. From 1st of April 2020, all vehicles will become BS6. The entire portfolio of all the ICE display will be a new platform. The vehicles are going to be safe vehicles. There are a lot of new safety features we are coming into vehicles in India. The seat belt reminders, the airbags for all cars, reverse parking sensors, audio speed alert. So all kinds of safety features will be there embedded in the new vehicles that you will see in Auto Expo. The electric and hybrid vehicles will be another very important display that we are anticipating. All the vehicle manufacturers who are going to participate in Auto Expo will be showcasing something or the other in this area. And also this Auto Expo, we are expecting that connected vehicles will become something which people will try to showcase, the technology, even the technology providers who provide embedded systems for connected vehicles, they are also participating and they will be showcasing how their technology are going to change the vehicles of future. So, all in all, what we expect is that Auto Expo, the